Hi everybody, Steve Olson with WSO. It is September 17th, 2018, and I have got you at the Helio viewer, and you can see the link there. You can go check it out yourself. It's a really cool instrument because you can play with the different settings on it, and you can see all different types of space imagery. I encourage you to go check it out and play with it. But however, we had a subscriber that picked up some amazing footage, and it's going to blow your mind. Here we go. Mind-blowing imagery to show you. This is Mercury coming out from behind the sun. The date is 8/31/2018. And basically what it's doing is Mercury's going off to the side there, and all of a sudden we start to see the camera start to get jiggy. We saw some like comet divers there. Interesting in itself, but watch what happens here. Oh my. See that? Here, I'll stop it. Look at this. This seems to be something emitting energy with multiple layers on it, and it reminds me of the rays that we see in the east when the sun is setting in the west kind of thing. And this is amazing. This is the first time I've ever seen anything. Well, I should be a little bit careful when I say I've seen a lot of amazing photography on Core 2, but this is the first time that I've seen another object that was actually emitting energy. And again, it is very, very interesting. Very mind-blowing, very interesting, and something you guys can go check out yourself because it's on Core 2A. You go to 09010139 UTC and you can go check it out yourself, guys. And there it is. Oh my, huh? And it happens more than once. There it goes again. Ah! There it is again. Ah! Right? There it is again. So again, solar observatories getting shut down, all the speculation, all the different stuff going on, and this is what's happening up by the sun on 9/1, which was September 1st. And again, it takes careful work, very long hours to do this type of stuff, to find these kinds of images, and I give credit to the subscriber that sent this to me. I thank you for it. Very well done to show us this very, very strange apparition on Core 2. Amazing photography. And then we also have that twin-tailed object, and if you haven't by now seen Becky Lewis's video, I encourage you to go see it. These are pictures from Colorado. Becky Lewis took pictures of it in Indiana and got even a clearer picture of it. Now, this is not an airplane or any of the things that people talk about because we've been seeing this damn thing for 7 years, okay? So Dave Dobbs has a model worked out based on the sighting of this. Some people don't agree with him, like Becky, for example, doesn't agree with him. That's fine. We don't need to agree on everything to have a sense of unity in this community, first of all. I don't need to agree with you. You don't need to agree with me. We all agree on one thing for sure, and that is that things aren't the way that they're telling us they are. That we are having more things go on around us than what the government or any of the media is telling us. That we can agree on. We can agree on Occam's razor because these are facts, right? If you look at Occam's razor, I'm going to try to bring Occam back over here. Come on, Occam. Get the heck out here, Occam. We all agree on these things, you know, and you don't have to agree on the conclusions that we have, but multiple earthquakes, all the stuff that we have seen, we're up to 40 items now. Sun Observatory shut down across the world was the 40th item on here. But look at some of the things that we have on here that are indisputable. Jupiter has 13 retrograde new moons. Since when? Dark tear, side tear, letting current get to ground. That was I mean, we could just go on and on and on. But again, we don't have to agree on everything, okay? And that's my point. But what we can agree on is that we've been seeing this object in Australia, New Zealand, in the United States again, and this has just been recent in the last week. But I do encourage you to go see Becky Lewis, and you just go find her on YouTube, and you'll be able to see that video too. Look at this strange orb, egg-shaped orb that my buddy Kenny G in Milwaukee found. He has been capturing this. He's getting really good at capturing it. I don't know what it is, but we've been seeing it both in day, and this is the first time we caught the shot at night. So here's an object that nobody's telling us about. I'm just brightening it up a little bit. I'm not doing any manipulation of it or Photoshop. I'm just changing the brightness and the exposure so you can see it a little bit better. But again, we're seeing that type of apparition and the egg shape. If you guys get a picture of any of this stuff, make sure you send it to me. I'll have my link below. And then we have this kind of apparition, this kind of phenomenon. And what about, this is all the asteroids that are on the Earth right now. Yeah, there's definitely more debris around us than what normally is. And then, of course, we're seeing this stuff in Alaska like we do all the time, the very weird, dark stuff and things like that. But I want to make a point. I want to make a couple of points. So you guys get a good picture of this, right? That's the big story of the day, is finding this, because this would seem to show us, like if the sun is over here and this thing's over here, it might explain why we're seeing those rays that I'm going to show you right now, in fact, from a subscriber / creator. And what we'll do is we'll go to that. Here we go. And this is Sunny 3, published on August 31st, the same time that we saw that. See these rays coming out, right? Let me turn the sound back on, and I'll let her, let's hear what she has to say about it.
Through the sky and the bending with the horizon, the heart. They're shooting up through the sky and the bending with the horizon, they're hard to see. And this is the west. I'm zoomed all the way out, you guys. The moon is facing the wrong way, and the moon is being lit from above, but the sun is not up yet. I should not be seeing the full side as being the side facing up. Should not do it. And, oops, there we go. And there's those rays coming up. There's 3 of them. And they go up here. This is looking...
Look at that.
Oh my God, you guys, look at the split sky. I don't know why. I don't know.
Go check that video out, but it definitely lends, it corroborates in my mind with this photograph from Core 2, where we see whatever this object is creating the second band of energy beams, or whatever you want to call them. I won't call them light beams because I don't know if they are or not, but that is what we're seeing, you guys. Unbelievable, huh? Good job. This is from August 31st, the same time approximately that we were seeing these things. Again, I think that's a good corroboration. Nice job, Sunny 3. And make sure that you guys go give that a like, okay? Next thing I wanted to get into here is the 963 phenomenon. Now, this is Gina Heath. She put this up on September 16th and was basically able to capture these 3 orbs that we keep seeing all the time. And she saw them, and she was able to actually see them with her naked eye, and also in the inverted view. So this is for you, Naughty. I sent him a link to it already, so he already has it. But yeah, the 3 orbs aren't lined up yet in conjunction, so that's hopefully good news right now. We'll take it at that. And then before I get off of this video today, though, I wanna just kind of shout out to all you guys that think that the video that we did, that WSO did the other day, that's really kind of gone viral, which is the September 11th, where we were looking at the double pass of the moon. They don't want me to show this, obviously. Let's see if I can get to that point of the video here where I show it. Okay, so here's what happened. We had the large orb that came over the top. I proved that it was 2 different sized objects. And you saw how big those were, right? So now make a mental note, and now check this out. So I go to 2012. Here's a moon transit in 2012. See any difference? Do you see any difference with the moon transit there, guys? One more time. And this goes to the word salad. This goes to the whole how they confuse you, how they try to make you not believe or trust in what you see or what you know. And I want to make a point on it. And I'm going to use a recent article to show you how they use word salad to confuse the public and try to discredit researchers like myself, okay? Because I've been looking at this stuff for a long time. I've seen so many apparitions, so many different things that it's beyond a shadow of a doubt right now to me, okay? And I have literally thousands of photographs to prove what I'm saying. All they can say is lens flare or make up word salad. Well, here's an example of word salad, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the NASA space place. This is a place where children can come and learn more about astronomy. And they're talking about astrological signs. Now, if you've been watching WSO, you know that we we believe that they had to add Ophiuchus, because I keep pronouncing it wrong, I get it. They had to pronounce Ophiuchus as a 13th constellation, because we say that either the Earth has slowed down in its orbit or the orbit has gotten further away from the sun, thereby causing, because what is a constellation, what is the what are the astrological signs? That's where you draw a line between the Earth and the sun, and whatever it's pointing at is the constellation that you're in during that month. And that's how you know you're born under the sign of Virgo, or you're born as a Gemini, or whatever sign that you have. Well, recently, NASA made a huge big stink about adding a 13th constellation, Ophiuchus, okay? And in this article, what they're trying to say is, oh, it was just a mistake made by the Babylonians, blah, 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 and we really should have been 13 zodiac signs all along. Well, look at how they explain it. Word salad again, guys. Looks very convincing. It's a NASA site. It's all the diagrams and everything. But listen how what they say is the reason why there's such a big discrepancy between the Babylonians, who created the 12 constellations or the 12 signs of the zodiac, and the current 13 signs of the zodiac. This is how they explain it away. Listen, when the Babylonians first invented the 12 signs of the zodiac, a birthday about July 23rd and August 22nd meant being born under the constellation of Leo. Now, 3,000 years later, the sky has shifted because the Earth's axis doesn't point in quite the same direction. What does that have to freaking do with the constellations? Nothing. It's word salad. People are lying, right? This is the zodiac has nothing to do with how the Earth is pointed north, south, or east, or west. It has to do with its direct line between the Earth, the sun, and wherever that line ends up. It has nothing to do with the north. The sky is shifted because of the Earth's axis, and this is what they do to confuse folks, right? And so I just wanted to point that out, that just because it says it's from NASA or an astronomer or whatever doesn't mean it's true. Trust your own gut. Do your own research. Dig into it yourself. I'm not even asking you to believe me. I don't really care if you believe me or not, okay? But I do want you to know that things are happening in this solar system. Things are changing. Things are getting weird and different. But now is a time where we really, really, really need to come together in unity. Can we still disagree on beliefs? Yes. And still be in unity? Yes, we can. Is it good or bad to push your beliefs on other people? Bad. There's no reason for me to push my beliefs on anybody else. If they don't figure it out on their own, then there's not much I can do for them. I'll give you the information, but it's up to you if you want to take it, right? But really, at the end of the day, we have to rid ourselves of this mockery, this mocking. Have we accepted talking down to each other as a valid communications method? And I'm really getting into this thing about, boundaries and making sure that I'm healthy and trying to heal in my own space. And in Steve Olson's world, battery is not allowed. Abuse is not allowed. I'm only responsible to tell the truth, and you're only responsible to tell the truth. That's the only thing I really want to hold you accountable for. Stop belittling and shaming those who don't do this as good as you. There are small channels out there that are doing a great job. We don't want to belittle. Just get with you. Become a person that sits down and creates a sense of peace in your heart. Greater peace is flowing through the planet, my friends. You will not find it by being noisy, terrified, angry, disquieted. You'll only notice it if you take time to disengage from the drama and the trauma. And remember, not everybody's working in your best interest. So the place where you go is inside, and let yourself be at peace and feel that peace that's happening right now, guys. Feel that the good guys are winning. Steve Olson, WSO.